Losses add up to more than $1 billion each year. Romance scams are expected to get even worse with the surge of artificial intelligence.
Yeah, many of these scams are happening in plain sight. In tonight's WGN Investigates, following fraud, investigative reporter Lourdes Duarte goes on the hunt for the people behind the scams.
Real easy to get to FBI headquarters. On a cold, snowy day, 79-year-old Liz takes it slow.
Go ahead. Don't you? You're being a trooper.
With our help, she's trying one more time to find the people who she says tricked her into giving up her life savings. On this day, we chatted with Liz during a ride to FBI headquarters to file one last official complaint.
Have you practiced what you're going to tell them?
In my head, I've gone over it so many times, but not really.
She admits it's tough when you're older to report on the often scary schemes that have singled out seniors. We initially told you about Liz this summer when she agreed to tell the story but not show her face in hopes of warning others about how she fell for a typical romance scam.
I was thinking that he was legitimate. He gave me a lot of background on himself, including his birthday, including his interests.
So let's take you back to how this all started in the summer of 2023, when Liz, a recent widow, matched on an online dating site with this man, listed on a LinkedIn profile as Gregory Heller. It was all going well with sweet messages all around, but then he started asking for cash for a debt he owed to the Chinese government, he told her. Liz sent gift cards, deposited cash, and wired thousands of dollars to a half dozen businesses.
And I never thought of myself as that vulnerable. I thought, oh, I'm smarter than this.
When it became clear she would never see that money again, she reached out to the Better Business Bureau, police, and WGN Investigates. Now, months later, this is what we found about the people who allegedly tricked her. Let's start with what we discovered about Gregory Heller. His profile says he graduated from UIC's College of Engineering, so we called there.
Your suspicion was correct. We don't have anybody in our records, at least, that matches that description that you provided.
And his picture looks great, but that's not Gregory Heller.
Hi, I'm Adrian Abel, and I'm very proud to be the CEO of Abel Property.
The image was pulled from a real estate company in Australia, unaware of what's going on. It was used to create the Gregory that Liz fell in love with. A classic move, according to the Secret Service, in a typical romance scam.
The elderly are often targeted. The criminals will research the victims online. So through social media, they may see that someone's recently divorced or widowed and use that information to target them.
The web of lies and phony names make it trickier to tackle. We went one by one, tracking down the companies and people where Liz wired money. The thread pulls in a lot of different directions, from an address in Northwest Indiana.
My name is Lourdes. I'm with WGN TV.
Okay.
I'm looking for.
I think she used to live here at some point, but
Okay.
she doesn't no longer.
To Missouri, to Lakewood, Colorado, Fort Pierce, Florida, to Chicago's Michigan Avenue.
The thing that struck me about her case is that she didn't just send the money to one person. She sent it to what appear to be businesses.
Since the FBI can't talk about specific cases, we sat down with Ralph Daum, a financial crimes investigator with Lionsgate Network.
Guarantee they all know each other and are working together.
And they're never afraid to get caught?
No. Have they been caught? No. Who's going after them? Right? Now you have something I've never seen before, which is a legitimate, registered LLC, right? You got a name, you got an address, somebody's on the other end.
So let's go find out. We tried to visit one of the businesses which received a direct deposit from Liz and was listed as operating out of the iconic Michigan Avenue.
Do you see this right here? By downtown address, $50 a month. Is there a P.O. box number?
No business there, but a mail center. We're not naming the business because there are no criminal charges, but we did stop by the business owner's home.
This is it. So who owns the...
What?
Do you know who owns the...
Yes, I can definitely try.
Hello? Hello?
No answer. Perhaps a sign that it's a complicated case. Sources tell WGN Investigates the FBI and Homeland Security are tracking the scheme. We spoke off camera with another one of the businesses that allegedly received $10,000 from Liz. We found the business registered in Florida and tracked them down. The owner told us she's not in on the scam, but is also a victim. Not clear if that's true, but the Secret Service says they've seen that before.
The scammer will send them money, oftentimes from another victim, through their account, and then they'll be asked to send that money to another account. So it's a form of money laundering. So we're seeing that domestically.
The introduction of artificial intelligence is also making the scams easier to fall for. As for Liz, she continues to wait for a resolution with a better sense of the scams that target Americans every day.
All right, so you want somebody caught?
Yes, I would like somebody caught very much. I think these people who do this to people ought to be imprisoned.
We've given all our information to the FBI. So far, Liz's case does not meet the financial threshold for federal charges, but they are hoping that through this story, others will come forward. By the way, it is not unusual for romance scams to take months or even years to solve. I'm Lourdes Duarte, WGN Investigates.
Eye-opening. Hope the best for Liz there.